The process by which a man, young or even not so young, becomes a priest is a long journey. Seminary formation can take anywhere from 6 to 9 years. During that time, seminarians study philosophy, theology, scripture, moral theology, canon law, and church history. They learn how to pray, how to celebrate the Mass and the sacraments, and how to tend to the pastoral needs of their people. On top of all of that, they grow in their personal relationship with Christ, allowing His grace to transform their human personality more and more into His image. For many years, the Catholic Church has used a specific program as a guideline for forming future priests, known as the Program for Priestly Formation. From time to time, the program has been updated to meet different needs in seminaries. The most recent and perhaps biggest change is the decision to implement a preparatory stage to seminarian formation called the Propedeutic Year. Arriving at seminary for the first time can be overwhelming. New seminarians show up at different levels of spiritual, intellectual, and human formation. The Propedeutic Year allows new seminarians an opportunity to better acclimate to a seminary environment, as well as begin the process of formation at the spiritual, intellectual, and human levels. The Propedeutic Year, which will soon become the norm for every diocese, may take place on a seminary campus. However, if a diocese is lucky enough, it has a place for the preparatory year to take place. The Diocese of Lubbock is one of the lucky ones. For many years, a convent functioned at St. Alice Catholic Church in Plainview. The St. Francis Mission Sisters lived in the convent and underwent formation before taking their final vows. The formation house moved to Our Lady of the Angels Convent in Wolford, leaving the Plainview Convent empty until the summer of 2021. Bishop Curver designated the building as the new Propedeutic House for Lubbock seminarians and renamed it the Rother House. The namesake of the house, Blessed Stanley Rother, was a diocesan priest for the Archdiocese of Oklahoma City. Father Rother served as a missionary in Guatemala from 1968 to 1981. Blessed Stanley was, from first to last, a pastor whose heart beat to the same rhythm as Christ the Good Shepherd. When it was discovered that he was the target of a militant group in Guatemala, he was forced to return to Oklahoma. However, he couldn't bear to be separated from his flock. Father Rother was eventually allowed to return to the country and his mission, famously declaring, "The shepherd cannot run at the first sign of danger." Shortly after Easter in 1981, rebel assassins broke into Father Rother's rectory and shot him. His body was returned to his home in Oklahoma, but his heart remains in Guatemala, resting under the altar in the church he served for many years. Blessed Stanley Rother is a model of the courageous, self-sacrificing love all priests must possess. With his heroic example in mind, the newest seminarians for the Diocese of Lubbock will begin their journey of discernment and formation, which, God willing, will end with holy orders. At the Rother House, first-year seminarians reside with the director of the Diocese of Lubbock Office of Vocations, who serves as rector of the house. The community gathers regularly for prayer, meals, and recreation. The seminarians in residence take classes at the South Plains College Plainview campus, assist at local parishes, and help the Office of Vocations promoting vocational discernment opportunities in the diocese. Above all, the residents of the Rother House begin their formation process as they seek to discern the Lord's will and allow His grace to form them in the image of Christ the High Priest. After completing a year at the Rother House, the seminarians, if they choose to continue to the next stage of formation, will be sent for their first year of philosophy studies at another seminary campus. It is a blessing beyond measure having a place for our new seminarians to spend their propedeutic year in their home diocese. This gives them the precious opportunity to learn about the diocese beyond their home parish, and the people of the diocese get to know the men who will possibly serve as their priest. In your charity, please keep the residents of the Rother House and all the seminarians of the Diocese of Lubbock in your prayers. Please continue to join the Office of Vocations, praying for new vocations to the priesthood, so the pastoral needs of the Diocese of Lubbock may be met for years to come.